everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Erin coming to you from the Cedar Rapids Museum of Art for another pajama story time. I am so glad you joined us. Today we are talking about this huge work of art behind me. This is part of our 125. There's an exclamation point at the end, so you have to yell it. 125 masterworks from the collection. And the piece behind me, part of that exhibition, is by an artist named Byron Burford. And the piece you see behind me, it's huge and really colorful and cool. It's called Lili-Ana. Now the thing about Byron Burford is that after he was done studying with Grant Wood, somebody you may recognize from some of our other exhibitions here at the museum, he decided he was going to join the circus. He played in a band, I think drums if I remember correctly, but he joined the circus so he could play music for many different circuses actually. Traveled all over the place playing for the circus performers and the audiences. Now the lady behind me, Lili-Ana, you may see next to her she has a very large cat with glowing green eyes. I have a feeling Miss Lili-Ana here was very exciting to watch at the circus. But she inspired me to pick a book to read to you today about the circus. Now, I must admit, I had a little trouble choosing a book because I have a few favorites that are about the circus. The one that I did not pick today, I'm still gonna show it to you so that maybe if you have the time, you can check it out from the library sometime because it's awesome. It's called Circus by Lois Ehlert. Do check it out. It's full of bright colors and big shapes and really fun, exciting stuff going on. But the book that I did choose today, Olivia Saves the Circus. I love Olivia, don't you? Well, hopefully, if you've never read an Olivia book before now, you'll enjoy her. She has a habit of getting into trouble, which you'll see in just a moment. Olivia Saves the Circus, written and illustrated by Ian Falconer. Before school, Olivia likes to make pancakes for her new little brother, William, and her old little brother, Ian. This is a big help to her mother. I don't think it looks terribly helpful, do you? That's a big mess to clean up, and she didn't say anything about cleaning up. After a nice breakfast, it's time to get dressed. Olivia has to wear this really boring uniform. Oh, look what a mess her room is. Yikes. Of course, you can always accessorize. Beep beep, coming through. I like her little bows on her ears, don't you? Today is Olivia's turn to tell the class about her vacation. Olivia always blossoms in front of an audience. One day my mother took Ian and me to the circus, she begins. William couldn't make it because he still has to nap. But when we got there, all the circus people were out sick with ear infections. Don't you think it seems a little unlikely everybody at the circus would have an ear infection at the same time? Luckily, I knew how to do everything. Okay, so far, do we think this is a true story or a made-up story? I was Olivia the Tattooed Lady. I drew the pictures on with marker. Then I was Olivia the Lion Tamer. I love her illustrations, her tattoos that she drew on. It's pretty funny. This is her lion taming skills. It looks like she roared back at him. And Olivia the tightrope walker. And I walked on stilts and juggled and was Olivia the clown and rode a unicycle. I don't know about this book. I don't know if it's true. I was the flying circus. Oh, look at this, you guys. What? She bounces. Uh-oh, she's gone. And for the grand finale, Madame Olivia and her trained dogs. They weren't very trained. It looks like they're just scratching and rolling over and playing. That seems a little bit more realistic to me. And that's how I saved the circus. And now I am famous. The one time my dad took me sailing. The end. Was that true? Olivia's teacher asks. Pretty true, says Olivia. All true? Pretty true? Are you sure, Olivia? To the best of my recollection. Gracefully, Olivia heads home. She definitely looks graceful like that, doesn't she? Kind of like a circus performer, actually. How was school today, darling? Olivia's mother asks, as usual. Fine, says Olivia. What did you do? Asked her mother. Nothing. It's bedtime, but of course Olivia's not at all sleepy. Good night, says her mother. Good night, Mommy, says Olivia. Close your eyes. They are closed. Then go to sleep. I am asleep. And remember, no jumping. Okay, Mommy. She doesn't sound like she's asleep, does she? Olivia, I said no jumping. Who do you think you are, queen of the trampoline? Oh, she's jumping on her bed. Maybe. Thanks for joining us for Pajama Story Time once again here at the Museum of Art. If you have a chance, come in sometime soon and check out our 125 exhibition, which includes this fabulous piece behind me of Miss Lili-Ana. And if you have a little extra time, look around at some of the other artwork in here. It's pretty fabulous.